and welcome to the Whisky Trials. What do I have for you this evening? Well, I'm going to tell you, I was inspired by my good friend over at Prestige Liquids, Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Because he recently reviewed the Singleton. We've got some weird green screen action going on. Oh, it's almost see-through because it's a little bit blue. So I'll hold it right up to the camera there. So it's the Singleton Malt Masters. Easy and mellow, apparently. Now you'd think that being a hardened whiskey drinker, that wouldn't have been my thing. But we'll find out. And to just throw something into the mix, I thought I would do an old style Singleton 12. I say old style because it is the old branding, obviously. This blue, now see-through, is the new branding, and this is the old branding. I posted a little post about it on my Whiskey Media to Watch Before You Die group on Facebook about this to see what people thought, and everybody seemed to like the older one. I was a fan of the newer one just because I like that colour of blue, but somebody said, wow, they really went to town on the fonts, and I think that's true. I think there are probably about 10 different fonts on that, which is maybe a little bit of overkill there on the old font thing going on. Right, so, Andrew, I thought I would kind of respond to you, drink this. I'll do the Malt Masters first, see what like. Here it is. You can see that I have been enjoying it thus far, and wow, even the bottles are kind of going see-through with the old slightly green bottle, the old green screen kicking it. Actually, no green screen. You can see behind me, I'm actually at the distillery. So let's head over to the whiskey camp, and you can watch me pour it, just so you know I'm not cheating. There we go, little one in there. Put the old trusty Whiskey Trials coin on top. Some are still available. If you would like to purchase one, head over to thewhiskeytrials.com/shop. So, what have we got? What do we have in this delicious pour from Diageo? Who knows? The nose. Let's check out the nose. Surprisingly, for a 40%er, it's not too bad. It's and from a Diageo gets a bad rap. It's obviously probably got colour in it, and it's probably been chill filtered. But I want to kind of say that throughout your whiskey journey, you will go through these different phases. And I'm at this kind of phase now where I'm quite enjoying the lighter 40 to 46%ers much more than I was. I went through that kind of phase of just really, really wanting everything to be like big and bold and dirty and huge flavors, massive nose, loads of sherry, loads of peat. It was good. It was a good phase to go through, but I'm definitely enjoying now this kind of lighter phase. It's very floral, this one, and I think I was actually really surprised when I drank this, because I will compare it to the 12 in a little bit, and I'll be honest with you, when I bought it, I kind of thought it was the 12. For some reason, I just thought that this was like the new version of the 12. But it obviously isn't. It's a different expression. But really floral on the nose. Getting a lot of honey. It's nice and sweet. Definitely getting almost like a pollen, meadow, fresh kind of grass and wildflowers kind of thing. I think if you watch Andrew's review on it as well, I think he mentions quite a floral note, and it's bang on. There's like a hint of cherry going on. I really like it. For, you know, mass market, supermarket, Diageo release. It's not bad. Not bad in the nose. Okay, let's move on quick because I need to do two.
The palate.
The palate. It's light, it's fresh, it's a 40%er, it's been chill filtered, so not particularly oily, but almost refreshing, you know, like if you're a seasoned whiskey drinker, you're into your cask strengths, you're into deep and dark and, you know, big flavoursome sherry bombs and peat monsters and all the rest of it. I think, you know, if you're in the mood and you're in that right phase of your whiskey journey, I think you could perfectly enjoy this. There is like a real floral note to it. Kind of like, I don't know, I want to say that there's a polleny honey kind of thing going on. What is that? You know, like a really sweet, like a blossom honey, I guess, would probably be the best way to kind of describe it. But perfectly nice. It's not massive. It's not huge. It's not going to change your world. It's not going to rock your world. But as a whiskey that I think I picked up for around the £25 mark in a supermarket, can't really fault it for that price. But let's keep cracking on.
Echo.
Well, it's a 40%er and it is probably chill filtered. So what can we say about that residual flavour that stays in your mouth? The echo. What am I getting? I think I'm getting that sweetness kind of stays for a little bit. It's obviously quite short. There's some kind of baking spices in there, and that floral note is there all the way through your whole experience, which is nice. I like that kind of consistency. All right, let's quickly pour the next one. Go back to the whiskey can. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. The 12, the old 12. For a matter of interest, I wonder who prefers the old style and who prefers the new. If you comment below, let me know what you prefer. Obviously, the new 12 looks quite like this, like the Malt Masters edition. It's got that kind of blue. It's got the new logo a little bit. Changed the position of the. And on that one, no nonsense whiskey coin. I don't know if he's got any of these left. You can always check his website. Ask him. I'll stick that on for just now.
The echo.
Ooh, says the echo again. No, just back to my face. No echo. Not done the echo yet. So, yeah, this one. I got to say, I like the modern colours on this one, but I like the sort of classical colours of this. Am I a fan of the actual bottle? I think I am. I quite like it. It's different, and in stackability, you can get more of these on your shelf because they're thin. Right. Okay. Off with the no nonsense coin. No nonsense tasting.
The nose.
similar, as you'd expect. No bombshells there. It's floral, again, but there is some subtle differences. The honey's there again. I'm gonna go for like a more blossom honey, but there's a slight more tang of oak and wood in there. I don't know why I say it, but it smells like there's a sourness. I don't know how you could smell sour. I guess you can, but it's one of those weird things that I can't quite explain right. A bit more malty, I'm going to say. A bit more malty, a bit more woody, a bit more sour, a bit more woody. But the floral note remains. So a good floral kind of malt that they've got going on.
The palate.
Moving on. Now, of course, this is an older bottle. I should probably try and find the date. I always struggle with the dates because sometimes they just put them in weird places, and they should be along the bottom of the bottle. But I can hardly ever make them out. Oh wait, I see something at the back there. Bear with me while I try and... The lights probably aren't helping. Maybe they are. No, it's just like a serial number or something. So I don't know when this was made. I bought it... When did I buy it? God knows. I don't even know when I bought it. It's probably only a year or so ago. Or less. A year or less, I'd say. So it's probably one of the last ones that were bottled in that old branding, I'd say. I'm going to say that it feels a little bit flatter. And I think that comes from the extra woodiness, the time that it's spent. I'm also going to say that I think I prefer the Malt Masters. I suppose it depends on what you like. The Malt Masters had that really nice continuation of that floral note from the nose to the palate to the kind of aftertaste or the echo. But the 12 has a kind of woody finish that just kind of cuts the floral note short, which I was really enjoying in the Malt Masters. Let me just try it again. Yeah, it really does. It gets to that kind of point, and then it just drops off. So you get floral, and then it just goes pew, and then I get that more woody, slightly sour oakiness coming through. And yeah, I mean, the Malt Masters, I guess, is probably younger, right? It's going to be 3 to 7 year old, perhaps. Who knows? But I'm going to say that out of the two, if you're going to spend, if you had like, what, God, do you know what? I can't even remember what I spent on that 12. It probably wasn't. I wouldn't have thought it was more than 25. I may even have got it at auction for. I would have thought it'd be under 30 anyway. So say you've got £30 to spend on a bottle of whiskey. Would I say Singleton 12 age statement or Malt Masters non-age statement? I'm going Malt Masters. I have to say, it's weird. Maybe on a different day I'd choose a different whiskey. I just think where my palate's at tonight, I'm just really enjoying that floral note going right through. and it's just light. It's refreshing. It's kind of, summery, I guess. It's that kind of malt that you could party with at a barbecue. The 12 for me just kind of misses the mark, actually.
The echo.
So with that in mind, the echo, what I'm getting coming back isn't as interesting as the Malt Masters. And you do get some spices and stuff coming back, but the floral note is lessened. And that was the key thing for me. It was the standout thing for this malt was that floral note, and the continuation of it. And because it's not really coming back for me with the 12, it's more of a woody, slightly drier, touch of sour. Spice is there, very light pepper, but I just think I just prefer the Malt Masters. It's as simple as that. I can't really say more than that. Let's just get Andrew in, see what he thinks. What do you think, Andrew? I like the Singleton Malt Masters. See, well, Andrew agrees with me. There he is. Look at that. Well, he's got a better camera going on these days, I think. You can really see the detail in that whirligig and his palm tree that he's got in his back garden, showing off that he's got some kind of palm tree, but it's probably got some kind of massive arachnid in it, so you can keep it. Okay, cool. Let me just what am I doing? Yeah, so let me just quickly go to the browser. So here we are, it's the browser, so you can see that's the new 12, compared to that. No, it's backwards. So that's the new 12, and is that the old 12? Oh, is that an even older 12? That's the one I've got. What do we like better? That one or that one? That one or that one? I feel like I'm in an optician's. Does this look better? Or does that look better? I don't know. It's definitely modernized it. I quite like the color. I take the point about the fonts. Yeah, pretty crazy fonts going on. But which one am I going back to? I'm going back to the Malt Masters. Cheers, Andrew. Cheers, everybody. If you've got 30 quid, maybe go for the Malt Masters. Cheers.